Hello, I'm Scott McQuinn with Life Enriching Communities. We're grateful you've joined us this evening. We're also very grateful for all the words of encouragement, the thoughts and prayers, and we've had such a difficult period of time through this pandemic. And we've had to make a lot of adaptations to the things we do, and the annual fundraiser, of course, is just one more of those things we're adapting to, right, Ron?
Scott, absolutely. I'm Ron Bashir, the board chair for Life Enriching Communities, and we're having our first virtual event tonight, and you're part of it. I think you're going to love it. We have these amazing students from the University of Cincinnati, the College Conservatory of Music. They're from all over the world, and they're going to bring their A game to you and bless you tonight.
Ron, this is another opportunity tonight, too, to just celebrate our mission and what we are all about over the last 120 years, serving seniors and never asking anybody to leave for financial reasons. They're just part of our family, and we're grateful for that opportunity.
And part of the thing that I love the most about the foundation is pastoral care, because we fund that, benevolent care, and then last, nursing. So tonight, you're going to have a way to donate, to give, to bid on auction items, all of that going for an amazing cause. So we're so happy that you're with us. And what about those sponsors, Scott?
Yeah, what a great thing. We've already had such a great amount of involvement, the sponsors making this event happen, but also donors giving in advance. And so we're grateful for that and look forward to more of that yet this evening.
Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the evening.
Good evening and welcome to the Continental Ballroom of the Hilton Netherland Plaza. I'm Julie O'Neill, WCPO 9 News anchor and former musical theater student at CCM. I am thrilled to bring you some of the great talent from CCM during tonight's Musical Feast virtual event. Our theme tonight is gratitude and joy as we come together to support and celebrate the Life Enriching Communities mission, offering exceptional experiences in a Christian community for our residents. We hope you'll consider giving a gift from the heart as we bring you the gift of song. It is with gratitude and joy I bring you tonight's program. Brenda and Ramsey, beautiful. Here is a preview now of our first auction item.
Enjoy 5 days in the Grand Lodge by Deer Valley, Empire Pass, Park City, Utah. Located mid-mountain 3 miles from Park City, this 3-bedroom, 4 full bath includes a media room with pull-out bed and access to restaurants, spas, and a walkout to the ski lift. Value $6,000 to $8,000 pending season.
Next, a beautiful violin piece for you by Yasmin with Caleb accompanying.
Hello everybody, my name is Yasmin Bugasha and I am from Dallas, Texas. I started playing the violin when I was in 3rd grade, and 14 years later, it's just been such a remarkable journey and I'm so glad that I'm on it. I got started because I had always been accustomed to hearing the violin through classical music, through traditional Arabic music, or through mariachi music. And when my parents suggested that I start learning the violin, I said, why not? And it's just been something that has added so much to my life, and it's why I'm here in Cincinnati studying violin performance in a master's degree. It's a journey where one day is not the same as any other day, but that's really what grabs me about it. There's a lot of highs, there's a lot of lows. It's just this continual refining and growth that really just captures my heart and that really pushes me to be not only a better musician, but a better person as well. So it makes me so excited to be able to be here in Cincinnati in such a professional and prestigious environment, to be able to keep growing like that. But it also makes me so excited to be here at LEC as well, because not only do I get to continue that growth through these performances and through collaborating with the other artists here, but I get to continue that growth by sharing and listening with the residents at the life enriching communities here.
I am happy to be part of the program tonight to benefit the LEC Foundation that serves both Twin Lakes and Twin Towers. I recently gave part of my entrance fee refund to support the Pastoral Care Fund for Twin Lakes because of fear and disruption of normal life caused by COVID-19 disease. Isolation from friends and relatives has been a major problem for all Twin Lakes residents, but especially for patients in the nursing and memory units, many of whom are bedridden and confined to their units. The services to these patients by the chaplains, including Zoom participation with family and friends, have been particularly helpful. Similarly, their visits to members of Twin Lakes and other locations have been most appreciated. Telephone calls, when possible, to patients hospitalized have been uplifting. COVID-19 disease persists today, but help for fear of this disease can be found by reading chapter 12, verses 2 in Isaiah. Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid, for the Lord God is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation. Finally, I thank all the personnel at Twin Lakes for their great care of us. I especially thank Lisa Zimmers and her nursing personnel for keeping all of us safe from infection by the virus, and I thank God that I live in Twin Lakes.
Hi, my name is Chaoya Zhang. I'm currently pursuing my DMA degree at CCM under the tutelage of Professor Damari McGill, and my major is flute performance. I first began to play the flute since the age of 8 because my dad used to play a traditional Chinese instrument called erhu, and I remember I went to a concert with my family where my dad collaborated with a symphony orchestra. I was immediately attracted by the sound of flute, and also I saw the look of the flutist holding up the flute was extremely beautiful too. After that concert, I begged my parents that I wanted to learn how to play the flute. That's how everything started. At the age of 15, I was accepted by the Juilliard School pre-college division, where I had private lessons, orchestra rehearsals, theory and ear training classes every week, and I've also got a lot of opportunity to perform for the community too. So through a continuous training, I realized how much I love to perform, not only by myself, but also with other musicians. So I decided to pursue music as a career at the senior year of my high school. I'm very honored to be part of the Twin Towers Artist in Residence program. Though we can't meet in person this year due to the COVID-19 pandemic, I truly appreciate the opportunity to share my music virtually. I look forward to collaborate with other AIR colleagues, and I can't wait to meet all the residents. I'm a very positive, enthusiastic, and warm-hearted person. I will do my best to help and enrich the community. Thank you, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!
All of our young people tonight have immense focus and discipline. They come to us from a multitude of backgrounds and families who've supported them through their musical endeavors. Here now, we have a peek at some of our other auction items and an opportunity to learn a bit about Brenda.
Enjoy a 4-day, 3-night stay in Tucson, Arizona at Canyon Ranch. Includes 3 meals a day, unlimited snacks and non-alcoholic beverages, along with an allowance for the spa, sports and wellness services, and more than 40 daily activities, valued at $6,000. Located atop the Blue Ridge Mountains, enjoy 7 days in a majestic 4-bedroom, 3-bath home in a private gated community, chef's kitchen and first floor master, and only 30 minutes from Asheville, valued at $4,200.
Hi, my name is Brenda Iglesias Arco, and I am from Hidalgo, Mexico. Music has been always part of my life. My parents are folk musicians, my dad is a guitar player, and my mom is a singer. So I remember that my first memory is tuning an old guitar from my dad, and I discovered that I had good ears. And then I started taking guitar lessons and later piano. And later I studied graphic design, but I discovered that was not my passion and that my calling was music. So I started taking piano lessons. And then I discovered that actually I had a voice. And I love the feeling of sharing music through words. So since that, I haven't looked back, and now I'm here at CCM doing a doctoral degree in voice performance and pedagogy, because at some point I want to go back to Mexico and share what I have learned here. I love performing too, and I'm so grateful to be an artist in residence here at Life Enriching Communities, and I'm just looking forward to being able to meet with you again and share more stories.
ramas verdes, a río de Sevilla, qué bien pareces. Qué bien pareces, ay, río de Sevilla, qué bien pareces, lleno de velas blancas y ramas verdes. ¡Viva Sevilla! ¡Viva Sevilla!
Good evening. My name is Dan McManus, and I'm the Executive Director of the Life Enriching Communities Foundation. I want to thank you for joining us tonight and for being a part of our first ever virtual A Musical Feast. I also would love to thank all of our sponsors and donors, and in particular, Omnia 360, our major sponsor, who has made this event possible this evening. You know, 2020 has been quite a challenging year for us so far. You've heard a couple of our residents talk about how they have had an impact on the mission of the foundation, which is to be a blessing. We'd love for you to be a part of that team as well. Your gifts will impact our communities in a variety of ways, particularly through benevolent care, pastoral care, and long-term nursing needs. You can make a donation by visiting our website, www.lec.org. When you go there, you'll see the second screen, the scrolling page. Just click on A Musical Feast, and that will bring you directly to our donation page. There, you can make 3 different types of gifts. The first one is a gift from the heart, which does support benevolent care, pastoral care, or long-term nursing for either a day, a week, or a month. Second, you can also make a general donation. Or third, you can bid on one of our many auction items. So once again, I want to thank you for joining us this evening. I want to thank our CCM artists and Ramsey Miller, as well as the residents. And again, thank you for joining us and for your gift of supporting the mission of being a blessing. Enjoy the rest of the show.
We both had mothers who lived in retirement communities, continuing care communities, and it was a real blessing for us because our parents live in Memphis, Tennessee, and we were in Cincinnati, 600 miles away. So it gave us great comfort to know that they were well taken care of, had friends, had medical attention, had food, and were comfortable where they were living. So we wanted to do the very same thing for our kids to give them the peace of mind of knowing their parents are taken care of. The main appeal for us was that it's a very active community. Some of the places we visited, you'd see no one out in the hallway during the day. And at Twin Lakes, people are moving, they're going places, they're going to concerts and shows and doing things all the time. And that was very appealing to us.
And one of the important things to me was that I could come out of my apartment, walk down the hall, and there would be food there. Because the staff here is wonderful about putting together wonderful meals, and I didn't want to cook anymore.
There's also a woodworking shop, so I didn't have to worry about not having my power tools at home anymore. I could do things in the shop here.
We want to tell you a little bit about the Gustafson Mask Making Factory that happens in 2186.
Yeah.
We have sent, probably over 600, and sent them to North Campus, and I don't know, South Campus too might have gotten some, and into the campus shop where they're being sold, and that money that is generated by those sales goes to the benevolent fund. And it's very nice thing to walk down the hall and see somebody wearing a mask we made.
So wear your masks wherever you got them.
Exactly.
What I like about Twin Towers is that when you do run out of money, you don't have to move to another organization. You can stay with your friends, and they're more. Some of them are more than friends; they're family to you. And with my father's situation, I had to move him across town and into not a very good situation. So when I was looking for someplace for myself, I decided on Twin Towers, partly for that reason of the benevolent care. And God forbid, if I run out of money, then I stay here. I don't have to look for another place. My family doesn't have to worry about where I am and how well I'm taken care of. And plus, at that stage in my life, I don't want to have to make new friends and new family. I want everybody here to know who I am and know them. So that's why benevolent care was important to me.
As a kid growing up in Los Angeles, the first public performance I ever did was actually at my local temple, just a community musical for the parents of all the kids who were involved. I had such a great time that I kept on studying music, and then I went on to join a local chorus, and then with the children's choir, the floodgates were open to classical music, and I had probably the most striking experience performing with the LA Philharmonic in a production of Mahler's 8th Symphony, which is famously called Symphony of 1,000. So I got to perform as a part of this 1,000-member ensemble, and that really shook me to my core, and it struck this chord with me literally that I knew I wanted to do music for the rest of my life. And my family was thankfully so incredibly supportive of me in that they've really helped me get to this point. And so I've always wanted to be able to pay that forward. So it's so meaningful to be a part of the LEC community, because even though I'm here studying conducting in my master's degree at CCM, I can still sing and play all of the instruments that I've studied all the time up to this point and be able to be a part of this great community here.
tierras dijo, "Ah, quiero su hermano, soy más valiente que tú, más torero y más gitano, soy más valiente que tú, más torero y más gitano". En el café de chinitas dijo, "Ah, quiero frajuelo". En el café de chinitas dijo, "Ah, quiero frajuelo". Soy más valiente que tú, más gitano y más torero. Soy más valiente que tú, más gitano y más torero. Saco pa' quiero el reloj y dijo de esta manera. Saco pa' quiero el reloj y dijo de esta manera. Este toro ha de morir antes de las 4:30. Este toro ha de morir antes de las 4:30. Al dar las 4 en la calle se salieron del café. Al dar las 4 en la calle se salieron del café. Y era Paquiro en la calle, un torero de cartel. Y era Paquiro en la calle, un torero de cartel.
We are now more than halfway through our program, and by the way, you can find the entire program and enjoy these great performers again on our website, lec.org. Here now is another auction item. Don't forget, place your bids for a chance to win as we enjoy now another selection from Yasmin on the violin.
was 67 years old, and after 42 years of marriage and career, I found myself widowed and retired and alone in a too-big house. So I decided that I need to make some changes. And the first decision I made was to relocate to Cincinnati to be nearer my brother and his family. Then I decided that I only wanted to make one move for the rest of my life. And so Continuum Care Community seemed to make the most sense for me. Visited several facilities around Cincinnati, and while I can't put my finger on any particular thing, when I visited Twin Towers, it just felt like home. So 4.5 years ago, I moved into my patio home. Happily, a year later, my brother and sister-in-law decided to move here too, so that made it even better. I have enjoyed every minute of it. It was like breathing a huge sigh of relief to move in here, like the weight of the world had been lifted. And it has proven to continue to be true. I've made a world of interesting new friends. I've enjoyed the activities and entertainment that's provided by Twin Towers. I've become involved in some of the activities that are supportive of the community, and have enjoyed that very much. I am continually impressed by the leadership and staff of Twin Towers. They are remarkably supportive and engaging, and I feel like for the rest of my life I'll be in good hands here. It is without a doubt one of the best decisions I've made, moving to Twin Towers.
LEC has the greatest residents, so worth supporting. We have saved a few favorites for the end of our program. These are timeless favorites I know you'll recognize as we take a look at a few more auction items. Don't forget to bid as we enjoy Caleb, Brenda, and Giuliano performing one of my grandmother's favorites, His Eye is on the Sparrow.
Why should I feel discouraged? and I know He watches me. Let not your heart be troubled. His tender words I hear, and resting on His promise, I lose my doubt and fear. Though on the path He leads me, just one step I see, for His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me, His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. I sing because I'm happy, I sing because I'm free, for His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. He watches me, and I know He watches me. He watches me, and I know He watches me. He watches me.
Hi everybody, my name is Giuliano Graniti. I am a pianist and I come from Italy. I started studying piano at the age of 5 when my parents just asked me, "Oh, why don't you take piano lesson?" I said, "Yeah, why not?" And since then I've never stopped. But when it came to decide what to do with my life, I was 20 or 21. And I had to decide because I was studying both engineering and music, but I felt that I had to take a decision and to focus just on one thing to do it the best as possible. And I decided to do music because it was really the thing I could not live without. And then I took my master's degrees there in Italy and in Switzerland. And after that, I found this DMA program in piano performance here at CCM Cincinnati. And I said, yes, this is what I want to do because I want to be a piano professor. And so even if the work is so hard, the new language, English, is a challenge for me, well, I really wake up so happy every day for what I'm doing and what I am achieving here. And I can really feel that I am proud of myself and satisfied for what I have around me. And it has been even more since I've been here in the Twin Towers in this program, because I am surrounded by people who are so nice with me and who have to share so much experience, so a lifelong experience with me, and I can use that for being a better person thanks to them, and also for making a better music full of emotion, full of new sensations and new knowledge. And all this is making me wiser, happier, and grateful.
Giuliano, beautiful. We want you to know we gratefully appreciate your gifts from the heart that help our residents through benevolent care, pastoral care, and one of our greatest needs right now, unreimbursed nursing care. These are tough times on our residents and their families, and on you too. We do want to leave you with a few really beautiful and touching selections. Joyful, Joyful will end our program, but first, Amazing Grace.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, with no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Than when we first begun.
Hi, I'm Don Nyer. I've been here at Twin Lakes for about 8 years. I came here because my wife Phyllis had very severe dementia and I could no longer care for her full-time at home. So we've been blessed to be here for that length of time. She died a little over 4 years ago after 64 years of marriage to me. We have a large family. We've got 8 kids. I'll tell you a little history. I got 32 grandchildren and 25 great-grandchildren, more on the way. And so, but this place here has been a blessing for me. It just permits me to help and serve those here that are having a problem relocating from their home environment. I get a lot of calls from the residents just saying, hey, what do you think about this or what do you think about that? So I feel like God put me here to do that. And then my personal feeling about life, God sent his son down here 2,000 years ago to give us really just 2 words, to love and serve all that we can, and that's our obligation. It's the service is the one that I emphasize so much. If we serve others, we diminish our own need for help. So Twin Lakes does that very well by committing and they have a commitment to all of us here at residents at Twin Lakes and Twin Towers to serve us, and if we run out of funds, they will fill that for the rest of our life. So I feel a blessing to be here, and I thank you very much, and I hope you all will contribute to the Benevolent Care Fund. Thank you.
Joyful, joyful, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts of all life flourish before thee, opening to the
Well, that'll make you feel joyful. Thank you for giving your time and treasure tonight. I'm Julie O'Neill. It's been an honor to be your host for tonight's Musical Feast virtual event and having some small part in furthering the mission, the beautiful mission of life-enriching communities. A quick point of business, the auction items will be open for bidding until 10 tonight. The site will close at that time. You can reach out to Tammy Racy, Development Manager at Twin Lakes, to claim your items, or use Sign Up Genius to schedule a pickup time. Thank you again, and good night.
Thank you for joining us this evening. We're just really grateful for that, and what an inspiring and powerful message we got through those different songs, and we're just thankful that you were able to join us. We're thankful for the gift of music that these students have. Right, Ron?
Absolutely. I'm sure you felt the same way, all of you, and Scott and I. Our heart was touched in an unbelievable way, particularly there at the end with Amazing Grace, Eye on the Sparrow, and Joyful, Joyful. So we ask you now to go to lec.org, click on the foundation site, and get involved. We hope this evening blessed you.